Next trick now is that I'm going to start to paint in the rest of it. We take our little brush and we put in some little rocks here. Look, they're only just little dabs of the brush. But they must always be parallel to the horizon line, otherwise they look like they're kind of sticking out of the water peculiarly. There we go, and some here. And on we go, and then we can put in some here. Now we have to, there is a dark area there in the sky, you see that? So therefore we must replicate that dark area down here. So we will. We just put in some more a little jutty of land there going out. And this is in burnt umber and a little bit of the red. And then clean our brush, put it there, take out our little brush again, and now we make a darker colour. Now let's see. There we go. You see, this is like a shadow here which reflects the sky, which is darker there, you see. Always be conscious of the sky because it tells you where the light's coming from. So we have a little bit there. Now we might, when this dries, we can put a little bit of dark there, but for the moment we won't. We're just going to finish off here, this bit here. You know, there's an old English story, and it's called The King's Shilling. I don't know whether you've ever heard of it or not. But it was a method used in England many, many years ago. And the idea was that if you received the King's Shilling, you became a member of the Army or the Navy. You joined them automatically. You were inscripted, they called it, or conscripted, should I say. A little bit of red here might be a bit too much there, but sure, we can just calm it down a bit now in a second, and we put some of this nice brown into it. There you go. Now, one of the things that we have in Ireland in abundance is a thing called turf. Now, what is turf? Turf is something you dig out of the ground, and they dry it. It's a dark brown, almost black colour, and then they take it home and they burn it, and they use it for fuel to cook in the fires. It burns, and it's a very pleasant smell. Now, the way they used to get it was they would dig the turf out of these areas, which they call boglands. They're swampy, and they would stack it up, and over a period of time it would dry, and when it was dry they'd bring it home. That's what turf is. Now we're going to show you what a turf bog looks like, and this is what a rick of turf looks like. It's called a rick, or a pile of turf. It's all little pieces. Each piece is about this length, and it's like oblong, and they're all piled up here, you see, to dry, and they're left there for many months, and it gets narrower towards the top, of course, because it couldn't be the other way around. And you see it goes right down like that, and then here and there on the ground you might see the odd one like that, where it has just fallen off the top of the pile. Now that side of it here, or maybe this side here, because the light's coming from there, this side would be darker. So we make up some dark paint. We make blue, and we put some of the brown into the two, or into it, and then that turns really dark. You see that? And this would be the back of the rick of turf. That's one. And usually there would be more than one. There'd be two or three. So we put another one here. And this other one is further down here, nearer to the lake. And you see it's actually the same size as this one, but it's much nearer the lake. It's further away, and therefore it doesn't look as big. This has given us scale to the picture because we know now. And there'll be a last one more. I make it round off the top of that little. There'll be one then small because it's a long way away. So you got 3 ricks of turf. Okay, and then we make a shadow. Look, it goes right out like that.